Hello everybody, welcome to Ageless Rock. Today I'm going to show you the amazing temple in Shanxi province. Famously known as Hanging Temple, Xuankong Monastery is an amazing cliffside bedrock temple that will definitely be your next tourist spot. This historical site has many names, least known as Hengshan Temple, commonly known as Xuankong in China. Xuan means hanging, Kong means empty or hollow, Shi means temple, or simply known as Hanging Temple. This site is believed to have been carved out of the cliff approximately 1,500 years ago. Then, as usual, modern Chinese came in with wooden architecture covering the original caves and niches. With modern Chinese architecture constructed in recent years, it is not as dangerous as it looks. You have to look at this site without modern wooden construction to see that these caves are similar to those in India, Jordan, and many parts of Europe. It is pretty obvious to me that the unknown ancient builders were very advanced and can hew megalithic holes about 30 meters high easily, then only to be discovered by modern Chinese who used wooden structures to access and made use of it as a monastery. Without any evidence and known method of getting so high to carve on Hengshan or Heng mountain, it remains a mystery as to how it was hewn out of a bedrock. It is just an assumption that monks did this. As far as I know, monks spend half their lives sitting with their eyes closed. To carve bedrock, you need strong construction workers who never have time to meditate. I have always wondered, what did ancient monks use on a regular basis to climb 30 meters up and down on a 75-meter cliff for prayers and meditation? Even for monks to meditate permanently, there has to be food source, toilets available in a civilized manner, a decent-sized settlement, and other things related to a large population. According to legend, it all started by a monk known as Liao Ren. There isn't much info on this, but it sure sounds like he received an otherworldly help, much like Edward Litzkonin, who built the Coral Castle. It seems to me, somewhere in history, 40 caves were created with no record or knowledge to the common people how it was done. This site is unique as it shows the tolerance of Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism coexisting during the Northern Wei dynasty. This massive undertaking, when unrecorded, is not logical to me. As you can see, everything done in recent times were made of wood, clay, and concrete. Some says the temple was carved into the cliff to avoid flood. That is laughable to me. Ancient Chinese have never carved bedrock for monks so that they can meditate during a flood. Ancient Chinese will most likely move to a higher ground than spend few hundred years hitting a bedrock to make a hole for prayer and meditation. As you can see, the latest civilization came in with smaller and manageable size of stone blocks and bricks. There is no megalithic evidence used by modern Chinese. It is mysterious to me that ancient builders were way more capable with only ancient tools. I am not sure about mainstream evidence that ancient Chinese actually did some crazy things as soon as they got metal chisels in their hands, but I can say I found the evidence that it was done by an unknown civilization. The random rectangular holes as you can see here can also be found in megalithic sites in other countries. Just to show you some places with rectangular holes appearing in all mysterious megalithic sites, here is Mahakali Caves in India, Persepolis in Iran, Garden Tomb of Jesus in Israel, and Gua Gajah in Bali, Indonesia. This cannot be a coincidence that random holes were made mistakenly by ancient people around the world. Here is a fun fact. This site survived an earthquake in 1556 AD, which killed 830,000 people. This temple has gone through 2 earthquakes with magnitude 6 and emerged relatively untouched. Well, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy my short presentation on Xuankong in Shanxi and see you next time. 谢谢 and 再见.